So we're going to start with the road. Okay, this is Northdrift Way. It's pretty close, as I say, to Luton LU1. This is junction 10 or 10A, so you're very close to the motorway here. Right, so let's show you the property then. Here we go. Let's look at the drive first of all. Look at the size of this. So 1, 2, 3 cars. 4 will be a little bit tight, but there's 3 cars that most certainly can get onto this drive. House is generating its own energy. No cost at all during the day for any electric. You can have anything on, you pay nothing. And those are here to stay. So that's a brilliant plus as well. Down the side, you'll find here, that door goes right through to the back. So again, you don't need to be traipsing through the house to get to the garden. If you're having a function or people around, you can go right through the side here and enjoy the surroundings at the back of the house. Okay, so let's take a look inside and we'll go into the first room. So as we come inside here, we have this beautiful little hallway. Okay, some people say they don't like houses that open straight into the front room. I agree. You need a little bit of buffer space, if you like. And this is it. So you have a lovely little bit of hallway here. We'll go straight into this this room here. This is the reception room. All the measurements for this room and the floor plan will be available online on the YouTube channel. I will be uploading that later. Those of you that are interested in this property, that have already seen it and thinking, I want it, you need to be contacting me at edwardsbarry006@gmail.com. And I'll be able to answer your questions and help you to find out if this is actually the one for you. So take a pan around the room. Boris Johnson there on the TV, we don't want to catch that, but there you are. Pan around and we can see all the lovely features of this property. And this is a smaller size reception room, beautifully poised at the front of the house, lovely light coming in through that window, nice and cozy. So the original fireplace feature is still here, so you have the walls that accommodate the fireplace and the chimney. So that's still there, that old feature is still here. Lovely finish on the floor, laminate finish. And as I say, beautiful surroundings. Now just to show you, this door actually goes into the much more bigger reception room. If you want to take a quick look through there, there is a young lady working in there, so bypass that. But yes, as you can see the side of that, we'll go in there and look at it from a different angle in a moment. So just take a quick pan around of that property and we will go through the other door just to show you the access points to that room, which is a massive, beautiful reception room. Okay, good. Room number 1. So let's move through to the kitchen and dining area. So in here, this is the kitchen and dining area. As you can see, look at the size of it. Again, if you're keen on measurements, if that matters hugely to you, we will have those measurements for you online and on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, which you can get later on when it's uploaded. This, however, is for Facebook Live. These are for the hungry investors that are ready, that right now want this property, that are thinking, I don't want to go through any competition and I don't want to wait. So I'm going to contact Barry now and I'm going to put my offer in, or at least ask you some questions about the property. Feel free to do that. I'll be happy to take your call. The number, by the way, is 07305 001 628. Okay, 07305 001 628. Don't call now. Wait until the video's over. Right, so this is the kitchen. We're going to have a look at here. Just behind you there, if you want to take a quick look at that boiler, that's a brand new boiler. That's only been here 8 months. Performance is absolutely fantastic in this property. The property has that's a Bosch boiler, as you can see. Property has a air source heat pump, which will show you out the back. Makes the house massively green in the production. The EPC levels are really, really good. So you haven't got anything to worry about in terms of performance of energy in this property. Okay, lovely finish here with the wood. Beautiful gas stove. Now the gas stove here, I'll just tell you this. I think he said £17 a month for the gas bill. Can you believe that? Because he's using a lot of electric and seldom does he use the gas. And he gets away with that because of the performance, the way the house is put together. So, yeah, and we can look up to it now. Right, anyway. So I'm just going to show you the water pressures. I like to turn these on because it's more important. I tell you one time I did this, I tell you, nothing came out. an egg all over my face talking to my Facebook property investors. So at least we have pressure, good water pressure here. You can just peek through the garden and see the garden. It's beautiful out there. And again, lovely light coming into the kitchen. Could you see yourself standing up here? I can. It looks nice, very nice. So if you pan around again, you can just get the size of the kitchen again and the dining area. Beautiful, beautiful space that we have in Luton. LU1 doesn't have space like this. LU1 properties are on top of each other. This is slightly out of the actual immediate centre area. So we have a lot more space, as you saw outside, the parking off-road. And of course, this property has 4 bedrooms and potential in the attic for more. Okay, let's take a quick look here. Side, the 2 doors that go right through into the garden. We'll go into the garden now once we're here, why not? Have a look here. This is the air source heat pump. This is what keeps the energy green. This is what keeps the EPC levels respectable and the right sort of level for this type of property. Remember, you have EPCs are very important, energy performance certificates. They're very important. The people buying properties, they want to know that the energy performance is right. Nobody wants a boiler that's going to break down or radiators that don't work, and that shows you the EPC levels in this property are very, very good. So, brilliant finish here. Right here, this concrete here, and later lawn here, lovely green sections here again, beautiful sized garden. Where do you get this size in London? Very, very rare do you get sizes like this in London. As I say, this is 30 minutes from St Pancras. Okay, you're probably taking 200,000-300,000 off a property, perhaps even more, when you compare the property this size in London to here. Okay, you're taking off lots of money that can accommodate your whole family, and you can still get into London to work. When I moved to Luton in 2005, I commuted into Old Street, the city, for 3 years, and it was so much more cost effective than paying and renting in London. Way to go. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the back here. This looks like an annex up here, but it's not an annex, but it can be an annex. So let's have a quick look at what we've got there. Again, take a look around while we're here, please. Beautiful surroundings. If you want to have a little allotment and build your own greens or whatever it is you want, you can do this in a little section here. Beautiful fencing, nothing overlooking you. You've got your neighbours here, but they're beautiful. This small section's really nice. Semi-detached property already extended. So again, as I say, it has potential to extend even further if you want to come back out this way. So let's have a look inside here. So when I come into these annexes, if you like, I always look at the potential. And I want you to just pan around and look at the size. Over here, you've got all this space here. Yeah? And it opens out into here. Now, if I was in here, that would be my fridge with a couple of beers in it. So I'd be chilling out and having a drink after a hard day's work. And again, look at the space. So whatever you want. I've seen smaller buildings than this used as an annex. So people have beds and kitchen units and everything fitted into this. And it's self-sufficient. Somebody can actually live in here. So again, you look at 4 bedrooms, which we haven't seen yet. We'll go upstairs and look at those. There's 4 bedrooms upstairs. There is this living space as well, and the massive second reception room, which we are going to go into before we go upstairs. Okay? So, I hope you're enjoying it so far. This is what you get in Luton LU1 if you are looking for a property of this space. I know you lot are dying to know what the price is, but not yet. Hang on. We'll give you those figures in just a short while. So, let's go out here, and I will close this, and we'll take a look at the second room here where the young lady is working. We don't want to disturb her, which is why I'm doing this room last, so we can go in and out very quickly. And then we can move upstairs and have a look upstairs. Okay? just by the way, we shouldn't bypass the restrooms. Of course, there is a bathroom upstairs. This is a shower room and a WC downstairs. You know, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom houses do need to have 2 reception restrooms rather, because of the nature of how many people may be living here. Can you imagine just 1 room? Don't know if that would work. So 2 restrooms is definitely the way to go. Again, measurements for that will be listed later online once we've uploaded this recording. And as I say, this recording is for those that are interested in the 0 hours sales and lettings, meaning you can make offers, you can talk to me about this property before it even goes on to any of the portals. Let's have a quick look at this room. You just look at this part, you can see young ladies working there, but you can see the back of it. Look at the size of the room. Beautiful size. This is the main room in the house, basically. And it's a beautiful light coming in through those wonderful French patio doors. Who wouldn't want to sit there and work? I'd love to be sitting down working in these surroundings. So very nice, good. All right, so far so good. Kitchen, 2 reception rooms, annex and garden and restroom we've had a look at. And of course, solar panels out front and the parking area. So we're going to take a look upstairs now at this property, the wonderful property, AU1, as I say, the road Northdrift. Northdrift Way, I keep getting the road wrong, strangely enough. Okay, so, again, just get an idea on what's happening here. But it's a beautiful little landing. You know, some properties you walk upstairs and you're right in the room. You know? Here, bit of space. Let's have a look in here, first room. Now, this is a wonderfully square room. It has all the features, great size, double room. Listen to how quiet it is. It's lovely and quiet, again, all double glazed. Again, the light coming through in this bedroom, beautiful size, pretty straightforward. Here is a small little storage area. It's worth seeing, so you can put some stuff away there, look. Put your coat and stuff away. So that's handy, isn't it, to have that? You know, some rooms are nice, but then you don't have any storage space. You don't have anywhere to put stuff. Where do you put your stuff? You know, some people have to get big wardrobe units, which then take up so much space. This is different. It already has a wardrobe unit here, and that's taken up quite a lot of space. If that was removed, you would find the size of this room to be massive in comparison to some of the properties that they have in LU1, of course. So let's take a pan around the room. Great. And once you've seen that, follow me. Okay, so we're going to go straight across here. So in this room here again, this is a single room, but again, look at the opening of the window. Window in the centre of the room, so you can see the light coming right into the room here. Again, nice little finish. Everything here intact, beautifully finished room, laminate flooring. The wardrobes again are taking up quite a bit of space in here, but without these wardrobes and some other storage place, you may find that the room is much more bigger and gives you a lot more potential in terms of space. But again, measurements for this room will be up on the Facebook and the YouTube channel a little bit later. Just for your information, if you're an investor watching this and you're looking at a HMO opportunity, already there is potential. And I'm pretty sure you've seen that. The room downstairs, the first one, that can be a bedroom. The kitchen and dining area is communal, and where the lady was sitting working in that massive room that opens out to the French doors at the back, that would be communal as well. But you have 4 rooms upstairs, 1 room downstairs, which makes 5. And we know that HMO investors want minimum of 5 rooms for their yield. So that's something that you should start considering if you are looking at it from that perspective. It's a great area for HMO, semi-detached property, so, and parking outside off-road. So it has a good potential for that. Let's have a look at storage place here. This is where the boiler, the tank is, and the light, the switch, and all the things for the energy are in here. Great storage room as well here. This is for the air source heat pump, and the tank is down there. Now, up there, I would want my camera person to step on that ladder and have a look upstairs, potentially just get the camera just up that section, to see and pan around up there and have a look and see what potential the attic has. So if you have a look, I'm not sure how much you can see with that. If you turn around to the attic to the left there you go. So there's great potential. There's wooden flooring to the right there, so people you can go up there. I was up there a minute ago, standing up there, but I couldn't get down very well, so I panicked a bit. But there you are. That's the attic upstairs, and I'm showing you that because, again, if you're a HMO investor, you don't just have 5 rooms now. There's potential for 2 more. That's 7 rooms. Starting to look good, huh? Okay, let's go into this room. This is another double room. This is the 3rd room we've seen now. We saw the double one when we first came upstairs, a single one across from it, and here is, you would class this as the master bedroom. However, the term master is not one that they use much now. It's from the old derogatory master. I'm the master. That's where it comes from. It's called the main room. So the main room here, again, brilliant light, looking out over that garden, relaxed and chilled out. You can see next door neighbour's garden as well. Not as nice as this one, but there you are. It is lovely. So pan around and have a look at that. We have some storage areas there. Let me see if I can get that open. Again, there you go, storage. And that opens this side as well. If I can get that open. No, I can't. I have to open the bottom, and I'm not going to do that. Okay, so you can just imagine what this is. This is a storage that goes back as far as here. Anything you want to store in here, you can store in there. Again, look, big units and stuff. If you had a smaller unit, there'd be more space. But again, even with that size unit, there is still ample space in here. Brilliant. Now, like I say, you could be watching this, living in London, working in London, paying a little bit through the roof for this property, and think to yourself, actually, I can buy this one, commute to London and save myself hundreds of thousands of pounds, perhaps even in rent. Consider that. It's an option. And if you are perhaps living in London where it's on top of you, you're living on a main road, too much traffic, too much noise, you want something more peaceful to raise your family, this could be the place for you. A 4-bedroom house is not necessarily a first-time buyer's property, so I'm not expecting first-time buyers to be interested in this. But second-time, third-time buyers, yes. The owner of this property is selling because he's downsizing. His daughter's gone off to university, she's not going to be here anymore. He doesn't need a 4-bedroom house, and he's got his eyes on something else, which is a 3-bed. But he needs the money and the cash from this property to be able to buy that. So that's where you come in. Okay, win-win, remember? Let's have a look, pan around again for the last time, and let's have a look out here. Okay, so we'll slip into this bathroom here to have a look at the bathroom. Here's a bath, very straightforward, good size, again, onto the back, so it's very nice. I'll get out the way so you can have a quick look in there. Pretty standardised, but again, you do need a good, nice sized bathroom. Remember, we have the WC and shower downstairs, and the bathroom up here. Good. So, finally, we'll go into this bedroom. And this is actually the master room. Didn't do your homework, Barry, did you? Now this is the biggest room, isn't it? It's got a single bed and a double bed. It's at the front of the house. Generally, master or main bedrooms are at the front, like a main front room. And the size of this is just amazing. I mean, this looks like a small unit compared to the size of this room, and that's a big double wardrobe. Can you see the potential? See how small I look all the way over here? This is how big the room is. Again, the measurements will be online later on. If you're keen on knowing what size the room is, I can give you that later on. This is purely the organic viewing experience. Okay, this is not the same as audio tours and virtual tours where it pans around and it's all airbrushed and that sort of thing. Because people just come and say, "Oh goodness me, it doesn't look like that on the video or on the photos." So I'm showing you this as it is, as a viewing experience. What you're seeing here is what you will see here if you want to come and see it. And if you do want to come and see it, then you have the opportunity. You've seen the video. And before you make the decision to come and see it, you can send the video to the people that you think are going to be influential in that decision. So we don't need to mess about. You send it to the right people, you get the thumbs up, you contact me, we get a viewing done for you. Okay? Just to show you, again, storage areas here. Every room has a storage place. You can put your things up here. How lovely that you've got space in the bedrooms for your necessaries. And again, it gives you the chance to have more space in the room and not have to have things sitting outside of spaces like this, which are very, very useful in these types of homes. So let me see if I can give you a little bit of information, a little bit more information. So the owner's had this property, one owner has had this property 28 years. As I say, he wants to move away now, downsize. Part of my work when I talk to people about selling is why? Why are they selling? He's come up with a very, very compelling and strong reason why he wants to sell. As I say, the station, just 15 minutes walk or 5-minute drive down the road, Luton, Thameslink into St Pancras, 30 minutes into St Pancras. You could be at work in 45 minutes. You know that you can have that issue in London, getting to work. So there is something, and 5-minute drive to Junction 10 and Junction 10A from here. Also interestingly, the square foot in this property, the whole property, is 132. We know conventionally a lot of square foot properties just bridge around the 70, 80, perhaps 90 foot. This is 132 square meters. Okay, now we're going to talk about price because if you look online at LU1 and you put 5JQ in and you put quarter of a mile, so you're going to give you properties quarter of a mile from here as well. The average price for a 3-bed semi-detached is about 350, 360, 370 if it's good. This property, a 4-bed with the potential for HMO investors, with the annex at the back and with the parking at the front, and actually the location of it being so central, yet not cramped and on top of you, is a key USP when selling this property. USP just meaning unique selling point. So we're looking at a price of about 425 for this property, 425,000 for this property. If you are interested in discussing, because there may be some movement with the figures, but if you are interested in asking more questions and talking with me about this, contact me, edwardsbarry006@gmail.com, or call me 07305 001 628, and I can answer some of your questions. And if you're keen on coming up to view, then we can get a viewing done. Just remember, whenever somebody views a property, they're probably about 50% interested. The video, I'm hoping, and it's my service to deliver this type of video viewing for you. The video could encourage that or discourage it, but it doesn't matter either way, because we will only be interested if you call us after you've seen this video. And I think that puts you, for your first viewing, a little bit higher than 50%, which means I'm producing a much better person at the front door for these vendors and landlords. Okay, thank you very much indeed for joining me on the Facebook Live. Again, make sure you subscribe properly and make sure that you're on the page, because there are lots more properties that I'll be looking at over the next couple of months. And again, for those of you that want all the details, the size of the rooms and anything else, floor plans, I will have that on the YouTube channel once it's edited and uploaded. So thanks very much indeed for watching Barry Edwards Estate Agents. Look forward to seeing you again real soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. That on the